Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're jumping straight into something that I think we have all just accepted as true.
Oh, absolutely. It's everywhere.
This idea that going downstairs is just, actively bad for your knees.
Right. Everyone says it. You hear it from friends, family, sometimes even from doctors.
But the strange thing is, a lot of the actual scientific research seems to say the opposite, that stair climbing as a whole is crucial for your health.
And that's the inconsistency we really need to tackle. We actually got a great question about this from a listener.
Okay.
They pointed out this exact contradiction. If using stairs is good for us, why is going down supposed to be so much worse?
So our mission today is to sort of get past that common anxiety and really apply some critical thinking.
Exactly. And to make a very clear distinction between something having a high impact or load and something causing actual long-term harm. They're not the same.
That's a really important distinction.
So, let's start with the basic logic. If we accept what almost all movement guidelines tell us, that physical activity, including stairs, is good for joint health,
Which we do.
then both the ascent and the descent have to be valuable parts of that movement.
So calling it worse is just...
Yeah.
It's the wrong word entirely.
It's the wrong framework. The problem is a misunderstanding of what the descent actually does to your body.
And what it does is it causes a significantly higher mechanical load. It's not bad, it's just more stressful.
A lot more stressful, yeah.
And that stress is focused on one key spot, the patellofemoral joint.
Right, which is just the connection between your kneecap and your thigh bone.
To really get a sense of how much higher that load is, we can look at some hard data. There was this landmark study in 2010.
A really interesting one where they measured the actual forces inside the knee joint.
In real time, as people were moving. And the numbers, they're pretty striking.
They are. When you measure the peak pressure on the knee, and you express that as a multiple of your body weight, descending stairs is the highest.
How high?
It's approximately 3.5 times your entire body weight.
Wow. 3.5 times. Just for comparison, what about, say, just walking or even standing?
Walking is around 2.6 times, and just standing is about 2.5. So, yeah, it's a huge jump.
Okay, so that brings us to the obvious question. Why? What is happening when you go down that makes the load so enormous?
It really all comes down to one word: braking.
Braking, yeah.
Your knee has to flex deeply to absorb and control the force of your full body weight dropping down to the next step. It's acting like a cushion.
Or a shock absorber.
Exactly. And that braking action is what really exacerbates pain if the joint is already inflamed or maybe a little unstable.
So if it hurts, why shouldn't we just listen to that pain and stop? I mean, isn't that what pain is for?
That is the essential debate, right? And it's counterintuitive, but avoiding the movement can actually harm the joint more in the long run.
How so?
Physical therapists have this great saying, motion is lotion.
Motion is lotion. I like that.
You need that movement, even load-bearing movement, to circulate fluid in the joint to keep it lubricated. And of course, to strengthen the muscles that are supposed to be supporting it.
And we have evidence that backs this up. A 2022 study actually confirmed that for healthy people over 65, descending stairs is an effective way to build muscle mass.
Precisely. The staircase isn't the villain here. The real issue is often compensation.
Okay, what do you mean by compensation?
Well, think about it. If your hips are stiff or your ankles lack mobility or, and this is a huge one, your glute muscles are weak.
Then your knee has to pick up all its slack.
Your knee is forced to absorb that entire 3.5 times body weight load all by itself. The pain from the stairs is just revealing a weakness that was already there.
Okay, so let's unpack that as the core takeaway. The goal is not to avoid an activity just because it creates a high load.
No, not at all.
The goal is to use that pain as a diagnostic signal.
A signal that tells you to strengthen the supporting structures, the ankles, the hips, the glutes.
So they can do their job and help handle that stress that daily life demands.
And in the meantime, if you are dealing with pain, you don't have to quit entirely. You can use some simple strategies to bridge the gap while you build strength.
Right, like what?
Just go slowly. Or you can sidestep down. Or use the 2 feet per step method. And, of course, use the railing for support.
So you keep the movement happening, but you're managing the load.
Exactly. Which I think raises a really important question for you, the listener, to consider. We need to shift our focus. Instead of always asking, is this exercise bad for me? We should start asking a different question.
Which is?
Is my body prepared to handle the load of this movement?
That's a really powerful reframe.
It is. I mean, think about other things you do. Bending over to pick up laundry, lifting a heavy box. These things might be causing similar high loads on your joints without you even realizing it. The real question is, what can you do to make your body strong enough to handle those moments with ease?